the effect of geomagnetic storms on the health of older adults. Hey there, friends, and welcome to Meaningful Living. My name's Michelle. Paul and I are constantly searching for the most helpful and interesting information to share with you. How are you doing today? Are you feeling good? Drop a few words in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And before we get started today, a quick note. With all that hard work you're doing in your garden this time of year, remember to take care of yourself. Listen to your body and don't overdo it. Today, we're talking about something that affects us all, but we might not even realize it: the sun. Not the sun that gives us light and warmth, but the powerful cosmic forces that can influence our bodies and our lives. Have you ever had a day where you just feel off and you can't figure out why? It's possible the sun is playing a role. So let's talk about what's really happening out there and, more importantly, what we can do about it. What are geomagnetic storms? Imagine the sun as a massive, constantly active reactor. From time to time, powerful explosions called solar flares erupt on its surface. These flares launch streams of charged particles into space at incredible speeds. When these streams reach Earth, they collide with our planet's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field is like an invisible shield that protects us from harmful cosmic radiation. However, when the stream of solar particles is too strong, this shield starts to shake. This shaking is what we call a geomagnetic storm. Essentially, a geomagnetic storm is a temporary but sometimes very strong disturbance of Earth's magnetic field, caused by a surge of solar wind with increased speed and density. How do geomagnetic storms affect us? Our bodies, just like the planet, are complex electromagnetic systems. Millions of nerve cells transmit signals using electrical impulses. When Earth's magnetic field fluctuates, it can influence these biological processes. People with chronic health conditions are particularly sensitive to these storms, and this sensitivity can become more pronounced with age, especially for those over 55. The effects can manifest in various symptoms. Cardiovascular system. Blood pressure may increase or decrease, and you might experience arrhythmia or shortness of breath. During these times, the risk of heart attacks and strokes can rise. Nervous system. General well-being can decline, leading to headaches, dizziness, increased fatigue, irritability, and sleep disturbances. It's also common for people to feel unexplained anxiety or a low mood. Musculoskeletal system. Some people report aches in their joints and muscle pain, especially in areas of old injuries. Overall condition. You might notice a decrease in performance and concentration, and some people may even feel nauseous. Why are people over 55 especially sensitive? With age, the body's ability to quickly adapt to external changes often slows down. The presence of chronic conditions like hypertension, coronary artery disease, and atherosclerosis makes the cardiovascular system more vulnerable. During this period, the regulation of blood vessels doesn't always work as efficiently, which worsens the body's ability to adapt to fluctuations in the magnetic field. Tips for managing geomagnetic storms. While you can't stop a geomagnetic storm, you can take steps to help your body cope. Stick to a daily routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time to normalize your biological rhythms. Eat a balanced diet. Avoid fatty, fried, and spicy foods. Choose vegetables, fruits, and grains instead. Stay hydrated by drinking enough water and green tea. Stay physically active. Moderate physical activity, like walks in the fresh air, can help improve blood circulation and your overall condition. Avoid intense workouts. Reduce stress. Practice breathing exercises, meditation, or listen to calm music. Monitor your blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, check it more often and keep your necessary medications on hand. Important: never ignore your symptoms. If you feel a significant worsening of your health, be sure to consult your doctor. The Sun and its cycles. The Sun is our magnificent star, making up a whopping 99% of our solar system's mass. Every single second, a thermonuclear reaction inside the Sun converts about 5 million tons of matter into pure energy and tiny particles, like neutrinos. This energy and these particles travel millions of miles to reach us here on Earth. Our planet's magnetic field acts like a shield, protecting us from the most intense radiation. But some of this energy still gets through, affecting everything around us. This phenomenon isn't new. In 1843, a brilliant scientist named Samuel Heinrich Schwab discovered that the Sun's activity follows a cycle. He found that a complete cycle lasts about 22 years, which is further divided into two 11-year periods. We're currently entering one of these more active 11-year cycles, and researchers are calling it one of the most intense we've seen in a long time. So now is the perfect time to understand what this means for us. How solar flares impact Earth and you. You've probably heard of solar flares or magnetic storms. Think of a solar flare as a sudden, intense burst of energy from the Sun's surface. These flares release powerful X-rays and energetic particles. A day or two later, these particles reach Earth, and that's when things get interesting. This energy can cause a variety of effects on our planet. It's what creates the beautiful northern and southern lights. But it can also cause disruptions to power grids, navigation systems, and even satellites in orbit. For instance, in 1989, a major magnetic storm caused a power outage across Quebec, Canada, leaving millions in the dark for days. These cosmic events are incredibly powerful. But how do they affect us as people? Scientific research has shown that these magnetic storms can influence our biology in several ways. While it might not affect everyone equally, no one is immune. Even if you don't feel it, your body is reacting. The human body and magnetic storms. Researchers have discovered that magnetic storms can disrupt the body's central regulatory systems, which include the brain and nervous system. Essentially, the harmonious communication between your body systems can be thrown out of sync. We've also learned that certain organs are more sensitive than others. The heart, for example, is a prime target. During magnetic storms, the very structure of the heart's muscle cells can change. The lymphatic system, the kidneys, and even the colon can be affected. Our gut microbiome, which is so crucial for our immune system, can also experience changes. If you have a pre-existing condition related to any of these organs, it's a good idea to be especially mindful of your health during these periods. Furthermore, scientists have found that our biological rhythms can be thrown off. These rhythms, which govern everything from our sleep-wake cycle to our emotional state, are very sensitive to these external forces. This disruption can manifest as fluctuating blood pressure, headaches, and a general feeling of being unwell. What's more, there's a fascinating link between solar activity and our mental and emotional well-being. Some studies, like those from researchers in Azerbaijan, have shown that while mild magnetic storms might actually increase our work performance, they also raise our stress levels and anxiety. Stronger storms, however, can lead to lower stress tolerance, increased anxiety, and even depressive symptoms. And here's a sobering fact from research out of Moscow. During magnetic storms, there's a significant increase in heart attacks and strokes, with thousands of additional cases. For our friends over 70, the risk of a cardiovascular event during a magnetic storm is 3 times higher. It's a powerful reminder to pay close attention to our bodies and take care of ourselves, and especially our loved ones. Another interesting point is how magnetic storms can impact our physical bodies. Our bodies contain minerals like iron in our blood and calcium in our bones. During a magnetic storm, red blood cells can sometimes clump together, which changes how blood flows through our vessels. This can lead to unexplained aches and pains in our joints and bones. practical tips for staying well. Now for the good news. While we can't stop a solar flare, we can take some simple, practical steps to protect ourselves. First, and this is very important, there is no magic pill for magnetic storms. But if you have chronic health issues, make sure you have your medication handy. The flare-up of chronic conditions is a common side effect, so be prepared. Second, avoid overexertion. This means not pushing yourself too hard, whether it's physical activity like gardening, mental work, or even emotional stress. Take it easy and listen to your body. Third, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and try to limit your salt intake. Magnetic storms can affect our fluid balance, so staying hydrated is crucial. Fourth, prioritize sleep. It's one of the best things you can do for your body's ability to heal and regulate itself. I've shared some tips on getting a good night's sleep in our other videos, so check those out if you need a refresher. Fifth, consider a break from your usual routine. If you have an intense workout regimen, dial it back a bit. And to all my lovely ladies out there, maybe put off that big shopping trip for another day. Giving yourself some rest is key. Remember, humanity has been living through these cycles for millennia. We've always found a way to adapt and thrive. The goal isn't to live in fear, but to live with awareness and intentionality. By understanding these powerful forces, we can be proactive, not reactive, about our health. So, how do you handle days when you're just not feeling your best? Share your own tips in the comments below. Your advice could be incredibly helpful to others. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to Meaningful Living for more tips and inspiration to enrich your daily life. We're here to help you live your best life.